Hi, I'm Dr. Bradley Shepard from Simply Chiropractic, and it is time for another walk and talk with Doc. And hopefully it's not too windy today, so you'll probably actually be able to hear some things. I might have to go back and do some of my old videos again, but today I have a really cool topic. I think it's cool anyway. We're talking about sciatica. And sciatica is something I see all the time in my practice. Low back pain with sciatica. So we're going to talk a little bit about what it is and what it's not. So sciatica is generally the feeling of lower back pain that goes down into your leg. And true sciatica is caused by irritation of the sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve comes from the lower lumbar vertebra, the spinal roots combine into one big nerve called the sciatic nerve. It goes all the way down your leg into your foot. And a lot of people think that when that nerve is being pinched, it causes pain down the leg. And they're kind of right. They're not always right, because pain down the leg doesn't always have to come from the sciatic nerve. There can be other things that are going on, like sacroiliitis. That's an inflammation of the sacroiliac joint, the SI joint for short. And that can cause pain that goes into your lower back and down into your butt and hips. So there's the wind. Anyway, so that's a lot of people confuse that with sciatica. Now, one of the sure signs of sciatica, since the sciatic nerve innervates the back part of the lower leg, the calf. If you're having a true pinched nerve, if the sciatic nerve is really pinched, you're probably going to have some numbness and weakness in your calf. Sciatica usually only happens on one leg too, so if you're having sciatica in both legs, there's a good chance that there's something else going on, and it's not necessarily the sciatic nerve. It could be those SI joints. It could be the lower lumbar facet joints as well, on both sides. Now, I certainly have to talk about the nutritional component to sciatica. The sciatic nerve is a nerve, and nerves need B vitamins to work. And so you may have sciatica, or you may have that low back pain that goes down to into your butt and hips. That can be caused by inflammation. It can be caused by nutritional deficiencies. It can be caused by hormonal imbalances. So if we're only looking at, the anatomy part, you might be missing something. There's quite a few people that go in for surgeries, and it doesn't fix their problems. And I think, and I don't have any research to back this up, so don't quote me on this, but I think that in those cases, there's a good chance that there's a hormonal or nutritional imbalance that's getting missed. So when someone comes into my office that has low back pain with sciatica, you know what? We're going to do a good thorough evaluation. We're going to get some x-rays, maybe some MRIs, and we're going to get some blood work. We're going to check their hormones and their nutritional imbalances, because we're going to get better results when we combine all of that. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, if you do have sciatica, what you can do. Well, there's a couple of things that you can try at home. Try a heating pad. Sometimes relaxing those muscles on the low back or your butt can help ease some of those muscles that might be pinching on the sciatic nerve. So heat can be a nice therapy to try. It's not expensive, and it might work. Electrical stimulation might also help. So if you have one of those little at-home portable TENS units, those can work pretty good for low back pain and sciatica. Stretching, you want to stretch out your back, you want to stretch your hamstrings, and there's lots of videos online. I'm sure you can find something to do some stretching that might help with the sciatica. And of course, a healthy diet always helps. You might consider the Dr. Bradley Shepard Pain Relief Nutrition System. Send me a comment if you're interested in learning more about that. Or you might see a chiropractor, again, like myself. Maybe you're not in Las Cruces. Find a chiropractor. They might be able to help. Now, one caution about chiropractic treatment. If your chiropractor isn't giving you any sort of exercises or isn't referring you to physical therapy, find another chiropractor. It's really, really important that you do some things at home on your own that augment the chiropractic treatments. Otherwise, there's a good chance that you can go back to the chiropractor again and again and again, and you won't get much relief. So the chiropractic with the physical therapy gets better results than either one of those alone, and that's what the research shows. So if you want a reference to one of those research articles, send me a comment and I'll make sure that you get that. So I think that'll do it for today. This was a great walk. There wasn't too much wind. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my walk. And thanks for walking with me if you were able to walk with me. Otherwise, we'll see you back next week for another Walk and Talk with Doc. Again, I'm Dr. Bradley Shepard from Simply Chiropractic here in beautiful Las Cruces, New Mexico. Have a great one.